Alright, it's been a while YouTube since my last video. So hello again, and yeah, I found time again to upload a video and changing a format a little bit, because now I'm gonna spew out my thoughts, reactions, experience, and stuff. So for this entry, I would like to express my experience on the last major here in Southern California, SCR 2014. Overall, the tournament was really good, especially that, you know, guest came here, a Japanese player, Indonator from the East Coast coming here. Was also a great thing. So that's why I really thought that this tournament was pretty good. So it's been almost a week, but I still think about it, especially with SoCal 2 HD, where I should have been. But congrats to the people that beat me, which I would name later, and like gonna spew out what happened, why I lost, things like that. So anyway, I joined up Tekken, SoCal 5, and SoCal 2 HD online. So let's start with the least skill game that I joined, which is Tekken. Yeah, I could play the game, but not really as good. But I don't know, maybe it's not even tourney level, I believe. But yeah, I was just there to really support the game, since it's an amateur fighter and everything. But I have fun. So anyway, I won one game though, so which I'm happy with. But yeah, I got eliminated pretty fast too. Got beat by all Lily team and a, what was the first name? It's an Armor King game. So it was so hard for me. It's really so hard to learn Tekken, all those matchups and other stuff. And not to mention all the juggles, the bounces. It's just too complicated.
Show your strength.
So anyway, next up would be SoCal 5. I did okay, but yeah, it's almost the same results as my Tekken. It was pretty bad. I was just thinking more of SoCal 2 and everything. But either way, I still have my SoCal 5 knowledge a little bit, and yeah, I went to there 1:2, so I'm gonna look at the brackets. And before the pool started, I fought Never Relent and Sora, and I didn't realize that they were on my same pool. So I was just trying to hold myself back a little bit once I figured out that they're on my same pool, because it's just bad. I don't think I think it's really bad to, you know, have casuals with the same guys on the same pool, especially if your first opponent is whom you're gonna play casuals, which happened to me. So my first enemy was Sora, and he beat me, even though I held back on my pro game and stuff like that. So, but it was a close match. It was on stream, so you guys can check it out on IE Battlegrounds. And then
Oh yeah.
and then there's my next battle would be Aroma. He's not really a SoCal player, he was just there to fill up his game quota because apparently he wasn't able to get in Killer Instinct. So he joined SC5 instead. And yeah, I won against him. 3-0. And then the next up would be, I don't know, he's like quote unquote my strongest opponent because I don't know what's with Tommy, but I couldn't win against him. Especially when in our match he picked Viola instead of Mitsu. So my chances of winning went to really slim.
KO. Only one.
Oh.
Go be cute. I'll do all the.
And I was still a bit salty because SoCal 2 was earlier in the day too. And I'll tell you more about it, why I was salty and everything. So yeah, I lost SoCal 5, and yeah, I think the guy who won our pool was Hiroyuki and Neverland. They got out of pools, got into top 8. Next up,
The moon shines brightly on the ugly scars of man.
would be
Man, what a drag.
top 8,
You seem very eager.
and the winner of the whole tournament was
Fight.
Blue Boy, which people expected a little bit because he won Kumite, won Super, he keeps on winning tournaments. I do hope the next major that he comes to, he wins again. In second place was Jimbo Nader. So congrats to him coming all the way from the East Coast and getting second place. So
KO.
and I housed the guy, so I'm extra proud. Don't know why. Third place is Seth, which people really expected to win. Even I expected it to win, and I'm a little bit surprised that Blue Boy won that thing. Yeah, Seth still put out a really great show out there. Hopefully, could come back next tournament.
Sit.
I really like watching his gameplay, especially when he laughs. That's a good laugh. Makes me laugh too.
Battle 3.
So, moving on, let's talk about Soul Calibur 2 HD, which is, for me, the better Calibur game. Why? Because, yeah, you have Yun-Song, Talim, and other characters, which they removed in 5, which I was so sad about, because I'm a Yun-Song player and he's not in SoCal 5 anymore. So
Yeah, Raymond, think about it. He's like, not worth it.
So
He decided to quit.
yeah, oh, I skipped the battle there, but I'm talking to you guys first. And next up, so I'm opening my pools at pool 1. So it was earlier in the day, it was raining, and the tournament got delayed for 1 hour. And yeah, I arrived at 10. If they didn't postpone it, maybe Blue Boy and I got DQ'd. But it was pouring really hard, and it was so hard to get to the venue. But anyway, on to the tournament. So my first opponent was actually Blue Boy. he picked Shangwa.
Winds
He
gather
knows
at
the
citadel
basic pokes
as the
and
phoenix
3A,
rises.
the good lows, all the stuff.
My blade is angry.
But
One.
not he doesn't really have a good knowledge of matchups and stuff. So maybe I picked Yunsong against him, and yeah, it was a I think a 3-0 game. Oh no, it's a 3-1 game. Because yeah, it's Shangwa and using 3A and AA is a little bit, but we could win with those tools anyway. So, but I beat him, so that made me move on and made me face Tidy Whitey, which I think our match was the second hypest match in the tournament. Too bad it wasn't streamed or anything. So our match was like really close. I decided to pick Yunsong on this match because of I really think that Yun has a strong mid-high game compared to Shangwa and Assassin. Well, maybe not Shangwa, but because at least Yunsong has good attack range, especially against Nightmare. I think he would just crush most of Shangwa's A moves. So I really need someone with a really good B moves. Like yeah, Yun has 3B. His basic B is very good. But yeah, and I also think everybody didn't really know the matchup too, so that's why it was really close, like down to the wire close. Like I won the first game, he won the second game, he won the third game, I won the fourth game, and it was final game, final round, last hit, and yeah, so what happened is that
Only the victor may proceed on.
he placed a 6-6B very well. He because I was attempting to do a 6-6A to catch his step, but it turned out that it came out as a 6A, and he did the 6-6B, so I got caught with it, and he won the match. But yeah, like I said, it's so close. Like just a single 2K with each other would kill us. You know, that's how close it was. Too bad. I really feel bad that it wasn't streamed at all. Yeah, it was pretty good. Even Tidy Whitey said that was like a really great match. Even I said really great match. And he really placed that 6-6B well. And congrats to him. He went move on, and I went to losers to face Binkley. So I got to face his Cervantes. Yeah, it was pretty good too. I just feel bad because the game wasn't patched yet, so he couldn't use his auto GI. So I could use my A moves more. And I was using Yun too at that match. So I won that match. So I moved on to face Blue Boy again. And surprisingly, on that short time, he knew how to combo, he knew what to do against Yun. So I had to switch it up with Assassin. And yeah, with no prior knowledge, he lost the game. But it was close. I think it was 3-2. And he didn't really know Assassin's 3AA game. Yeah, hopefully Blue Boy would still support this game after SCR. So yeah, moving on. The next opponent for the position of top 8 was so close. So it was Maxi against Yun. I won the first game. And but yeah, because of how broken Maxi is in the PAL version, because of like fast lows with big damage,
Battle has finished.
I was starting to lose the games, and I switched up with Assassin. Didn't really work, so I thought Shango would be the best bet. And then there's and then when I lost, I switched up to Xianghua, and it was pretty bad. I should have went back to Yun, because I really think he knew the matchup pretty well, because he was outspacing me and doing a lot of stuff that Xianghua couldn't really counter. I have to be really patient and stuff for GI moves. So yeah, congrats to Socrates on getting top 8. And I really wish that I could really think that I was top 8 worth.
Man, what a drag!
Fine, I'll fight!
Battle 1. Fight.
So SC2 results. First place, Aries. Man, that grand finals was pretty hype. And second place go to Pishin, which was also pretty damn good. Cause grand final, yeah, just watch the stream archive, because it was just epic. How Aries came back doing grand finals was pretty good. The most hypest SC2 match in the tournament. Third is Tidy Whitey, so congrats to him. Now I really don't feel bad in losing, because I really went to third place. So yeah, that's the end of the tournament career on CR. I did play casuals with SC2, especially with the Japanese dude, which he really thought that my Yun is pretty good and my Talon was decent, and yeah, we ran lots of games, like almost 50 games I think. And he really thought that, yeah, I'm a good player, especially when it comes to Assassin or Yun or Xianghua or Talem. Because it was, I win some games, he wins some games. He changes characters, I change some of my characters, but only those 4 characters. I think he knew a lot more because he used Nightmare Souls with Cassandra, Mitsu, and tons of other characters. So props to him. He's really good. I learned a lot from the game, and
Ready?
hopefully we get to battle him again at some point. Hopefully I can go to Japan and fight SCV people, but that would take a while because of other stuff that's going on in my life. Which I cannot disclose on the internet, of course. And then there's, I also fought on casuals, Tomahawk, and Bings. Yeah, Bings to Astaroth was pretty fun. Also Tommy Smitsu. It was still back and forth, all that stuff, because we would figure out things from each other, how to counter his gameplay, my momentum, all those stuff. That's why I love it. It's all about like outwitting and learning from your opponent, more than just pressing buttons. So I would like to thank Kishin for coming over to all the way to SoCal just to play SE2. I would also like to thank Jimbonator coming from the East Coast to play some games. Yeah, and congratulations to both of them for winning second place. And I would like to also thank the whole SoCal community who joined the tournament in support of the game, and hopefully I would see them next time on the Super Arcade tournament this March 21st, to be streamed by, I think, by IE Battlegrounds. So hopefully I see you guys there, and hopefully this time my unit gets streamed, and so that I can show the people that, you know, Yun is still a decent character. It's not that entirely bad. So I guess shoutouts. Well, I guess I did my shoutouts. Yeah, shoutouts to the Philippine SoCal community. I miss you guys. Hopefully,
The flames
come
of
home
war burn
and
the wheels
play
of
some SE games.
Battle.
Yeah, I guess that's it. That's my SCR experience. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. My first of like vlog / showing people playing. So see you next time. And yeah, I'll just like let this match finish and I'll turn it off. So please comment below if you want to say anything, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want, you could follow me on Twitter, Revin122. And yeah, see you next time.
I
Excellent.
fucking got